bringing Israel to the world. This is IBN News.
With news of Israel, I'm Susan Michaels. More discussions on the annexation of territory in the West Bank as Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu and Defense Minister Benny Gantz met with U.S. envoy David Friedman Sunday. Also present at the meeting were Foreign Minister Gabi Ashkenazi and Knesset Speaker Yariv Levin. No official statement was released following that meeting, and another has been scheduled for a later date. Foreign ministers of the EU are expected to hold a conference call with U.S. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo this week to discuss the U.S. Middle East peace plan unveiled in February. In a meeting last week between German Foreign Minister Heiko Maas and Netanyahu, Maas warned Israel against annexation, stressing it is incompatible with international law. The United Arab Emirates also joined in the warnings last week, calling on Jerusalem to choose between annexation and normalization with the Arab world. And Jordanian King Abdullah is refusing to talk with Netanyahu over the planned annexation. With tens of thousands of students and school staff quarantined again due to new outbreaks of coronavirus following the reopening of schools, the Ministry of Education is preparing for remote learning during the next school year. Online learning is expected to be carried out simultaneously with classroom learning. According to ministry policy, studies should continue and be maintained even in the event of a school being closed due to a positive coronavirus case, and online learning would make that more possible. Two new suspects were arrested this week, accused with taking part in the alleged assault of a Palestinian man in the West Bank city of Hebron. Two Israeli teens were arrested Sunday, and police say 6 others, 3 men and 3 minors, were arrested for suspicion of damaging Palestinians' vehicles. Saturday evening, 2 soldiers from the Golani Brigade rescued the Palestinian man who was allegedly attacked by a group of Israelis. The attack was caught on camera. And planning is set to begin on the Golan Heights community named after U.S. President Donald Trump. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu announced we will begin practical steps toward establishing the community of Ramat Trump on the Golan Heights after Trump recognized Israel's sovereignty over the area. I'm Susan Michaels.
IBN, Israel Broadcast Network.